Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. I'm still trying to decide. I've actually been up for hours. So yeah, my alarm went off at 4:10. I was awake at 3:30. I was like, and rolled back over. My alarm went off at 4:10. I was like, I don't think so. I ended up laying there till like 5:30. Good morning. Tags for you. Welcome. Any questions this morning? Drop them in the chat. Happy to get them answered. Hopefully we can knock all the questions out in the first 15 minutes. And I can get back to work. I haven't even taken the puppies out this morning. They slept in. I guess, I know what it is. It's the time change. That's why they're not bugging me yet. It hasn't got there. So yeah. I have one that came downstairs a while ago, and then one that came downstairs right before I got started, and he is right there, laying on the great big bed, snoozing, back to snoozing. Yep, my file cabinet open. I filed everything that was finished this morning. Got another one submitted. Fuse Products, good morning. How are you? Yeah, like I said, any questions? Let's get them knocked out so that I can help you get on your way for the day, and I can get back to doing these taxes. Whew. Tags for you. Yes, I got the message. Oh, right. I said I would answer your questions this morning. Oh, great. Glad you came. So, Tags for you says, we purchased an SUV last year. How do we incorporate that purchase on taxes? So, did you purchase it strictly for business? If you purchased it strictly for business, then you would only be using it for business, and everything would be deductible. If you could make your payments, any upkeep, all the gas, everything would become deductible. If you purchased it for personal and you're going to use it in your business, then your tax preparer needs to know when you added it to the business. So like the date. So say you bought it and received it June 1st, then they would need to know that date. You need beginning and ending odometer reading. And then you need to keep track of all your miles, just like any other vehicle. If depending on what your income is, you could possibly do a 179 deduction. If you don't have enough income to eat all of the 179 deduction, you have to decide with your accountant whether or not, and your tax preparer, whether or not it's the most beneficial for your finances. So your SUV may qualify for $179 deduction. It depends on the weight, and then also the miles. So it has to be used minimum 51% for the business in order for you to take a 179 on it. So there's a few different things. Mostly it's just business as usual. You keep your miles, you keep your odometer reading, and other than the start date, there's nothing more for you to have to do. I'm glad to hear you are doing well, Fuse. I'm actually doing better than I have been lately, and I'm sitting here noticing that my face isn't quite as puffy, and it's definitely not as red as it has been. I know it has nothing to do with taxes or bookkeeping, but this is kind of also, it's my it's my daily journal, when I don't have a question to answer, to kind of tell you guys what's going on with me in my life. I started carnivore way of eating a week ago Sunday, so I've been in it a solid week, and I added dairy back yesterday. I was only eating just meat up until yesterday. Other than I had to eat, I had to eat my breakfast before I could have my coffee, and then so I did that all but one day. The first day I did not do that. Good morning. Good morning. I am Ariame. I hope I pronounced that right. But good morning. Glad to have you. Any questions, drop them in the chat. I'm happy to answer. In the meantime, I'm telling you what's going on with my carnivore diet. So I have not lost any pounds quite yet, but my bloating for my stomach, like now it's just like pudgy belly. It's like, no, there's no bloating. So I feel like the inflammation is starting to go away. I had quite a bit of the detox going on last week, and that kind of was making me nauseous. So I had to cut back on some of the fats, and I think I've kind of found a happy medium. I'm not sleeping well, but I don't feel like I'm super tired today. Oh, yay, I did pronounce it right. And yes, I am thrilled that it's going well with the eating. I'm super excited to, get caught up with these taxes so that I can actually start walking again. The weather's starting to break, and I think I would rather just get out with one of the dogs and take a walk than get on the treadmill. But I think maybe I will just do that because at least get on the treadmill for a few minutes a day. Ariame says carnivore could do that to you. At least that is what I experienced as well. Are you also doing carnivore, or you just did and you don't do it anymore? I mean, I'm loving it. I was saying earlier that I did add back dairy yesterday. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of dairy, but I did Has anybody tried the Misfits Market yet? I tried it. I got an order in last week, and so I got a couple packs of these, a couple packs of bacon that was ends and pieces, and it was only $5.99 for 12 ounces, which I can't get that in the grocery store. $5.99 for 12 ounces, and it was actually the thicker pieces. And I fried it up in the cast iron, and it came out great. So for this week's order, I ordered 4 packs. It actually tastes good. I've been buying the bacon at the grocery store, and I've tried it in even the meat market, and it just tasted like cardboard. It had no flavor to it. This actually tasted pretty good. Oh, Adiyama is Danny. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, great. I actually had a note with your business name on here, and I couldn't remember who it belonged to. So Danny did it, but does more of a hybrid keto carnivore together. I tried the keto, and I was horrible with doing keto because I took advantage of the fat bombs type stuff, and pretty much only ate all of the like keto garbage snacks, and yeah, not so much of anything else. But I like to eat I like to eat beef and chicken and fish and seafood. So I mean, so far I'm enjoying it. I got 15 pounds last week. My husband stopped at the meat market and picked up 15 pounds of, no, 20 pounds of chicken wings, jumbo chicken wings, and 15 pounds of chicken thighs. And I processed all of those over the weekend. I took the jumbo chicken wings and I cut each joint, and I put the little tip pieces in a bag for the dogs, and then I froze the rest of it. I made up a bunch of wings and thighs yesterday to get me through this week. So I already have well seasoned chicken already made in the fridge that I can just grab, plus some cheese. And then the Misfits Market this week, I added some goat cheese, some Havarti, and some habanero cheddar cheeses to come in. So all total, everything that I ordered was just under $50, including shipping. And because I ordered enough stuff for the cold pack, they waived the cold pack. So I'm very careful about what I order. I check where I don't normally shop first. But the prices of the stuff that I'm getting are still less, even with the shipping. So I'm really happy with those things so far. So yeah, Danny says that that's the issue with keto. It gives you too many liberties. Yeah, and I can't eat a lot of fruits anyway, and most of them I'm not, well, I don't know. They didn't actually test me for fruit, but I get an allergic type reaction. It makes my throat kind of swell up and get scratchy, and it's like I could just claw at it. But there's things that I can eat, but they're not the best for me. I can eat citrus fruits, and I can eat bananas, but I can't eat apples unless they're cooked. Anything that I can eat, pretty much any fruit if it's been canned. But if I get it canned, it's only canned in water or juice. I don't No syrups. Any questions? We're at 15 minutes. I mean, I'm happy to stay and answer questions if we have any questions. We've got 6 people watching. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, I would super duper appreciate that. Let your friends and family know if anybody needs help with their taxes. Doesn't have to be business. I will give you answers for personal taxes as well, bookkeeping. Do you want to brainstorm some business stuff? We can do all that. And this particular chat, anything goes, right? Health and wealth and mindset and all of it, eating habits, the whole thing. So so tomorrow debuts the new, or premieres the next installation of Cha-Ching Chats. Sarah and I are recording that today. We're going to give you some actual things that you can get started to do that she has done personally. Tags for You says, just so I understand, if it was purchased for business use only, everything can be deducted. Yes. If it was purchased for business use only, everything can be deducted. You can pay the bill out of the business account. You can pay for the insurance out of the business account. It doesn't have to be in the business name to do this. You just have to make it a business vehicle. Repairs, gas, all of it. So track everything. Track everything. If you get a car wash, if you go get it vacuumed out, doesn't matter. Anything to do with that vehicle, tires, the whole 9 yards, track it all. And you will get to also depreciate it. So, but yeah, track everything. What else? Oh yeah, so I was saying Sarah is I'm going to kind of be interviewing Sarah today. She has done a lot of side hustles and she's paid off a lot of debt quick and in a hurry. So we're going to talk about this week. We're going to talk about driving side hustles, and then one of the weeks we're going to talk about driving side hustles, and then the next week we're going to talk about like things that you can do online, or mystery shopping, things like that, ones that actually work. Okay, so we'll be bringing you the information that you can actually get started with and maybe use it to start another revenue stream, or fund one of your heart's desires, one of the things that you really want to get started. So yeah, we've got that coming this week and next week, and then we have an interview the following 2 weeks. I think that's the way it works. Cha-Ching Chats is also going to be growing in a slightly different way. We're going to start doing more discussions around specific revenue streams, and then in the group. So we have a Cha-Ching Chats membership group that is for the first 100 members. I think it's 100. We decided to do a $7 membership, and that'll be for life. So long as you come in on the first iteration, then you will stay at the $7. And I'm going to do calls inside of the membership group that will focus on brainstorming for a revenue stream for you and others. So if you want to start something, if you want to add something to whatever you do, we're going to find ways that you can do that. We're going to find you ways that you can get the income together to get that ball rolling and create other tax deductions around your lifestyle and the things that you love to do. So and then there's also going to be a lot of downloadable content, PLR type stuff. There's going to be a ton of things in the membership group. We are still in the process of getting that going. So that's why it's $7 right now. But it will be going up in the future once all the infrastructure gets into place. All right, so we've got 5 still here with us. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Also, don't forget, ladies, if you are super duper close to approaching 50 or over 50, don't forget to come join us at Financially Fabulous 50 Plus. We will be having guest blog posts and interviews with that group, with men as well. So, but the guys just can't come into the Facebook group. Otherwise, we are welcome. You are welcome to catch us on all the social media and the website as we get that together and grow that. Because we want to know what you guys think as we approach 50, as you all are approaching 52. Heliana says, what's the link for that group? Okay, it is, it's a good question. Let me grab it for you right quick. All right, so that is in the chat. It is facebook.com/groups/FFF plus. Plus is spelled out FFFPLUS. Let's see. If you have not joined my Facebook group yet, then there's my Facebook group. Cha-Ching Chats does not currently have a Facebook group because Sarah's got her groups and I've got my groups, so we're just sharing information across those. I know I have a whole bunch of member requests and pending approvals in my Facebook group. I will get to those right now. Well, as soon as this is over, I will go ahead and do those first, and then I will take care of my puppies, and then I will get back to work. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with some of these results I'm already seeing. So now once the pounds start dropping off, I'll be super duper happy. But yeah, all right. We are at we got 5 minutes max left. So If there's any questions, I'll give it a few seconds to see if any more questions pop in. If no questions pop in, okay. Let's see. I can look and see what you said. Okay, I'll answer that one in the group instead of on here. If you for miles though, let me try and explain miles. So if you leave your if your home office, if your workspace is in your home, then your miles start from your home to your to whatever the business destination is and back. If you leave your home and you go to a business destination, so sourcing, and then you have a commute to work, then you don't get to count the miles from the business destination to your W-2 job. And then you would not get to count the miles from your W-2 job back to home. But if you went from your W-2 job back to a location for business, then you could count the miles from the business location to home. Oh, wonderful. Heliana, I am so thrilled to hear that. The audit's gone. Yay, we did a good job. Everything's clear. Fantastic. Oh, that is the best news I could get today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing that with me. I am so glad that's off your plate. Now it's time to, buckle down, get everything finished for 2023 and get 2023 knocked out. Yep. And then in 2024, we need to make sure that you are even more on top of all of your stuff and your receipts so that, if anything is questioned, it'll be super simple to just give them information. Heliana says, yes, thank you so much. I just want to let you know this and all your followers. I appreciate it. I super duper appreciate it. I'm never worried, but it is still a headache. I totally understand that it's still a headache. So, and it's very stressful for you having to go through it. So I am just thrilled that it is done and over with. And it's a light for those others that are having to deal with it, but you know what, the few people that I know that are having to deal with an audit right now, do you know every one of them is a state audit? None of them are federal. So move to states that don't have income taxes. That's my takeaway. Now, if I could just convince my husband to move. All right. Well, there aren't any more questions popping up in the chat, and we are 15, 14, counting down, 10, 9, 8, 7 seconds left for this morning chat. I will see you guys back tomorrow morning. Thanks, everyone, for being here. It's been wonderful to have more faces this morning. Thank you again for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. and have a blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow. Heliana, reach out to me. Bye.